Hi everyone. I forgot when I made the last video that there was actually one more thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to video. I showed you previously how to capture video from a file and display that, but you can also capture video from a webcam. So you'll notice that this perspective is a little bit different than the one that I normally speak to you. This is the webcam that's on my laptop. I'm usually talking to you from a separate webcam that I've got on top of a monitor. And I'm going to be using that to capture my feed and put it into my sketch. So the way that this works here is there's something called a capture object in p5js. And so the capture object, what it'll do is it'll capture a video signal input and display that on your canvas. So here I've got a variable for the capture object. Here I'm creating the canvas. This right here is how you start that. You say create capture video. You could also do create capture audio, and that'll capture the sound from a microphone. We'll talk about that later. Here you set the size of the capture. So this is going to depend really on your particular camera setup. So 320 by 240 may seem a little bit small, but I promise you it's totally fine and adequate for working with stuff in the browser. Here I'm hiding the HTML version of this, otherwise again we'd get that sort of like doubling. And what I've done here is I'm drawing the image in a couple different ways on my canvas. The first one is just drawing the image regularly. The second one is drawing the mirrored image. So when I hold my right hand up, it like flips it, right? So when I hold my right hand up, it looks like I'm looking into a mirror, not the way that the camera actually captures it, which appears flipped to us. Then I'm just drawing one upside down, and then this is a mirrored and upside down one, and this is just so you can, when I run this, you'll see it creates a kind of kaleidoscope effect in here. Again, just as with the regular movie, I'm calling the image function, and then I just pass in the capture object, and it'll render out the latest frame that the camera has captured. So I'm going to run this here, and now you can see this sort of like crazy thing that I've got. This right here is the regular, this is exactly what the camera sees. So here, this is the mirrored image. So this is my left hand that I'm holding up. So when I look into this, I can actually see my left hand as if I'm looking into a mirror. Here it is upside down, and here it is upside down reversed. And with this, we can do all sorts of weird, bizarre things around, like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. There we go. So we got some sort of weird kaleidoscope monster version of me. But it's sorry, it's a way that you can use this in interesting ways. And so this, I promise, will be the last thing on just the DOM. We'll talk about other ways of using video in a subsequent video series.